Love this song. Big fan. I mean, it gets me pumped for Thanksgiving. Hate January. April, Easter sucks. Who likes Independence Day? Well, gobble gobble, everyone. Sorry, that wasn't a very good turkey. I apologize for that. But yeah, it's a big day today. Kind of the staple of fantasy football, I would say, and football in general. Big turkey day where pretty much all the men just sit and watch football, and the women cook the food. So that's a little bit. Little foreshadowing for the show today. Just kind of like seeing there's a bit of a controversy in the league. Obviously, we have that one female, Jan, mom. So Ed will be taking the reins on the league this week because she's preoccupied with the food. A little bit sexist. I apologize. No filter though on the commish. So big week this week. Obviously, last week of the regular season. And it's a little bit different this year because Thanksgiving fell later than usual. So normally we're not talking about Thanksgiving Day games making a huge impact on the last game of the year. And that's not the case this year, just the way the schedule fell. And, it's going to be an awesome week. So I'm excited for it. No callers today. Everyone's pretty busy with their families, and Kamish really doesn't want to break up that family time because iPad fell. Kamish doesn't want to break up that family time because he knows how important that is for everybody. So basically what we're going to do this week is, and I promised you guys that this is what I was going to do, I crunched the numbers after last week's games, and I have a rundown of every game this week and who's in, who's out, and what needs to happen for each team that is in the playoff hunt. We mentioned it's really close. Only three teams out right now are Steve, Bill, and Jared. Jeremy. Sorry. So we'll start at the top. First game is Bill and Steve. Game means absolutely nothing to the league. It's literally the toilet bowl of the league, especially of today. So really, we're not going to even talk about that. It doesn't matter. Turf toe and flyover. It's a big game. You guys are playing both 6s and 6. CJ and Tony playing basically to see if Connor slips up and see if they can grab that number 1 spot from him. Mom and Dad playing Jared, big game. Justin and Jeremy playing. Really means nothing for Jeremy, but Justin, big game for him. Connor and Mike D. But it's really a must-win for both of these guys. Connor can clinch first place in the regular season, and Mike D needs a win for the playoffs. And then, of course, Rockwood AJ. It's the battle of the Jenny the Jet. We know there's been a lot of trash talk going on, and AJ's kind of usually the forefront with the Jenny Jet talk. So that'll be fun to watch, especially on Twitter and the media outlets. So those are the games. Really, we're not too concerned with the title of the game. You guys want to hear about the stats. So let's break it down right now. Connor, CJ, and Tony, you guys got that magical 8 wins. You guys are in the playoffs. So congratulations to you guys. Awesome job, and we will see you next week for sure. Interesting thing is, Tony, your team has probably the least or the second least points in the league, but you got that 8-win mark, so I'm amazed. Congratulations. It's your team on paper doesn't look very good, but you're getting the victories when it counts. So, and you even have a chance to beat CJ today to win first place in the league, which is pretty interesting if you ask me. So what else we got here? Rockwood. Obviously, you have that 7 win, and even if you lose today, I know you're playing AJ. That game's actually interesting, but even if you lose, I think you have too many points, so I'm going to give Rockwood the clinch as well. So right now I can tell you that we're clinching 4 teams in the playoffs. So that leaves 4 spots open for this week, deciding on the last week of the season. So that's interesting, and that's something that we didn't have last year. It was usually like 2 spots, so this is definitely a different year. So I'll break it down to you, and we'll go spot by spot what needs to happen, especially with the games, how they're playing out. So I'm going to give it to you guys blunt. This is in no particular order, but for playoff spot 5, I'm going to point to Turf Toe versus Flyover. Winner of this game, if you win, you're in. No doubt you win, you're in. Loser needs help. You guys got the points, but Jim or Josh, if one of you guys lose, you're going to need some help, and we'll mention where you guys can get that help in a couple minutes here. So that game's huge. Winner goes in. Losers needs a lot of help, especially with the way the schedule's playing out. Mom and Dad versus Jared. This is another win you're in scenario, pretty much. Mom and Dad don't have a lot of points, so it could get dicey if they do win and beat Jared. But I really don't see one of these teams, if they win, missing the playoffs. So this is another probability thing, but I'm safe to say that the winner of this game is going to the playoffs. So Jared and Mom and Dad, big game. I like Jared's team, but I know just from being at home here, and Kamish is back visiting the Mom and Dad right now, and they're intense about it, and they've been scouting hard. So I think they're putting EJ in as the start, so that'll be an interesting game. So then this is where it gets interesting. 7 and 8.